to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this fantastic trucker vlog. I have been told in the comments that this is the best trucking vlog channel on YouTube, so I'll wear that crown. Thank you for the nice comments for the guy who left that. I appreciate it, but definitely not the best trucking YouTube vlog channel. But we're at it again today. We have LTL Reefer Freight here in the Midwest. Today's Monday. I have, how many stops do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 stops over the next 3 days. And I will be in 3 different states. And some of the windows to get to these appointments are pretty tight, so hopefully I can do it. I'm sitting here in, is it Franklin Park? Yep, Franklin Park, Illinois, waiting for my first receiver to open up. They open up at 5 a.m. I did spend the night here. I just pulled out of the spot that I was sleeping in and kind of positioned myself so I can back into the 4 receiving docks they use. They use these 4 receiving docks right here to receive product in the morning. So that's what I'm doing now, waiting for them to open, and yeah, hopefully get the first load off very quickly because I have another appointment about 60 miles north of where I currently am at, believe that's at 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, enjoy the vlog. Well, I got a door. I'm going to be backing into door number 3 right there. So I can't break, well, I don't have a seal, I have a padlock, but I got to leave the trailer locked right now, and they're going to come out and check it, and yeah, should be a quick unload. There's 9 pallets coming here. Stop 1 complete. Now I just need to pull out of the dock here, slide my tandems, put the load bars back up, and I can get on to my second delivery. Hauling a lot of reefer freight, you're not going to put a new seal on every time. Some customers might make you, they might give you a bunch of seals when you pick the load up. The customer I'm with says a padlock's just fine. was a very tight backing scenario. Let me pull my low bars out and I'll show you what I mean. So this was not a very fun backing scenario. I pulled up to that snowbank there. Well, here, I'll show you where I came from. I was back by those trailers, and as you can tell, all these docks are full, and then there's my truck. And I had to sneak into that spot. So what I did was, I pulled forward up here, right? Backed up a little bit and had to keep readjusting until I could get the trailer in a position where I could straighten out the truck and back into that loading dock right there next without hitting that Cascadia. I did it. Took me 8 minutes, but I did it. So yeah, drop a comment. How could I have done it better? Well, just like that, stop 2 is complete, and I am now way ahead of schedule. It's currently 9 in the morning. This appointment wasn't until 10 in the morning. My next appointment isn't until like 2:30 this afternoon, about 140 miles away, back in Illinois. I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin right now. So I'm gonna pull forward, shut the doors, and do some trailer trucking. Seals attached. I was just looking at the trailer here. Look how dirty the trailer is. I'm gonna try and get a truck wash today or tomorrow. Truck and trailer wash, because this is just filthy. Look at my rims. Come on now. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I need a truck wash. Well, I'm out here in Nowhere, Illinois, and I had to read a map to get to my next delivery. Problem is, I missed my turn, and the road in front of me was a 10-ton road. So I only have one option, and that is to back up. I have to back up about a half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile, to get to the turn that I missed, because I don't want to enter a 10-ton road, so I'm way more than 10 tons. So yeah, never a dull moment in trucking. Well, here I am. I'm on an unpaved road. I believe the building I need is right up there on the right. At least that's what the map is showing me. But I'll tell you what, I don't like driving down dirt roads in a semi-truck. Bad things can happen. Well, good morning. It's 3:45 a.m. I'm here in Iowa at a Casey's, and I'm gonna walk in and take a shower. I got done with that third delivery very simple delivery yesterday. It was off of a dirt road in like a farm town. It was in a crazy location, but the delivery was super easy and simple. So then I came to this Casey's gas station slash truck stop. It's actually a really nice truck stop. And I crashed out, man. But I'm up now. I'm gonna go take a shower. My next delivery isn't until 6:30 this morning, and I'm about 40 miles away from there. Well, I think I gotta stop at Casey's more. Nice large coffee. The shower was the cleanest shower room I've ever been in. But yeah, I don't stop at Casey's very often. I'm a sucker. I'm a big truck stop type of guy, you know what I mean? The Petros, the TAs, I gotta stop going to those. I've started going to, like, out on the East Coast, I have found quite a bit of like ma and pa truck stops, especially out in like North Carolina and Virginia. But here in Iowa, I guess there's some Casey's in Minnesota too. But this is a nice truck stop. I gotta start coming to these, I think, because they're nice, they're clean, they're super friendly staff. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta get back to the truck. You know what I need? I need a freaking haircut. Look at my hair. I need a freaking haircut. Maybe I'll do that when I'm home on Saturday. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the truck. Well, I am getting to my first of 3 drops today. Excuse me. My first drop's here at Target in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Been an hour and 25 minutes and I am unloaded. There was only one pallet that came here. Sorry. I'm just opening my doors right now to make sure they put my load bars back in here. Yeah, there's my load bars. They didn't put them up, but so I gotta jump up there and put the load bars back on.
Well, here I am at my second delivery out of 3 deliveries today. I'm back in Minnesota right now. There's 1 pallet coming here. It should be super quick. I'm usually only here like 15, 20 minutes at the most, as long as they are not on lunch. I just rang the little doorbell. Hopefully somebody shows up here. Well, how's a 7-minute unload? I'm already unloaded. I showed up an hour and a half early. 7 minutes later, got my bills back, walking back to the truck. I have 1 more delivery scheduled for today, but I'm gonna try and finish this LTL load today. Well, I'm here at my 3rd and final delivery for today. Well, maybe my final delivery. I'm trying to get a hold of the receiving office at my 1st delivery for tomorrow morning, but no luck yet. I'm gonna check in real quick. Well, I gotta chalk the wheels. Well, I should say wheel. So there we go. All right, well, I am checked in. I'm backed into a dock. Wheel is chalked. However, I'm not supposed to be here today. Makes no sense because I have an appointment. It's a weird appointment, so I'm wondering if the customer couldn't schedule an appointment for tomorrow, because normally it's pretty, I deliver here all the time on this load, and it's normally like a 9 a.m. appointment. For some reason today, my appointment was 12 to 2:30. So when I showed up, the lady's like, we don't have any appointments scheduled for today. She took my paperwork and she goes, oh, you're a workin'. Go ahead, back up to the door and we'll get you unloaded. I don't understand how I'm a workin'. The only thing I can think of is the customer couldn't schedule an appointment for this afternoon for some reason and couldn't schedule an appointment for tomorrow morning. Like, I have no idea why it would be a work-in, but you know what? I'm the only truck here minus their trucks, which I assume they're loading right now since the lady had said we don't have any appointments scheduled for today. Maybe today is, like, the afternoon is when they load their trucks. I don't know. I'm just assuming everything, I guess. But, yeah, I'm backed in a dock. I'm going to get unloaded. I did get a hold of my 1st delivery for tomorrow morning, seeing if I could deliver this afternoon, and they're not accepting any more deliveries for today. So real quick, like, I'm going bald on the top of my head. I normally like basically shave my head, but look at the sides. Like, my hair is out of control right now. I need a haircut. That's something I'm definitely going to do this weekend when I'm at home. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to call the wife, see if she has any plans for this evening, because I'm about a half an hour away from the house. If she doesn't have any plans, like going out with friends or something this evening, maybe I go home for the night. I'd have to wake up really early in the morning because my appointment tomorrow is 6 in the morning. Or I just drive down to where my appointment is tomorrow and sleep there. They do allow overnight parking. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do now. So the reason you saw me fueling my reefer tank was to talk about mud flap real quick. I think mud flap was really hot for a while and it started slowing down a little bit, but I hope it's something that we continue to use as owner-operators. Am I going to say they have the best fuel discounts? No. They have very aggressive fuel discounts, though, and where I currently am, they have the cheapest fuel in a 50-mile radius. It was 75 cents off per gallon this morning. I saved $13 on my reefer fuel up. I pumped 20 gallons, so I saved $13. I paid a pump price of $3.15. With using mud flap, the pump price here is $3.89. So, you know, like I said, I think mud flap is something that every owner-operator should use every now and then. It's a great tool to save money. I do have a code, so if you're interested, go to mud flap, download the app, type in promo code FATETRUCKIN', and you will receive $10 in free fuel on your first fuel up, and I'll receive $10 in free fuel. If you don't want to use my code, that's fine. Sign up for mud flap. Start saving up to 75 cents per gallon on your fuel ups. Use another YouTuber's code. We all have them. Or don't use anybody's code and just download the app and start using mud flap. The more we use it, the bigger these savings are going to get. And as an owner-operator, fuel, whether it's your truck fuel and my reefer, like, fuel is my biggest expense. So if I can save 75 cents per gallon off of that, man, I'm going to do that every time. Well, good Wednesday morning. It's 1 minute to 6. And I am checking in at my first delivery for today. I only have 2 deliveries today. I have one this morning at 6, and then another one at 9 this morning, about 25 miles away from where I currently am. Man, I had a fun night last night. Miss Fate Trucking came and met me at the truck. We went to Minneapolis to try a new restaurant, and then walked around downtown in St. Anthony Falls. It was 57 degrees in February yesterday in Minneapolis. So it was a beautiful night. And then she came back to the truck, we watched a movie, and then she went home. But I'm checking in right now at my first delivery. Well, they gave me a door right away, and they're actually already unloading me. I believe I have 4 pallets coming here. Should be a very quick unload. They're usually really fast here. Super nice guy too that checks you in. Sorry, wanted to take my first sip of my hot coffee. But yeah, this is first stop of 2 today. I know my other stop I can get to before my appointment as well. I want to show you all something here real quick though. All right, so you see all these trailers in the dock here? And all these trailers lined up here, I mean, it's like 4 wide. Those are all dry van trailers, and so are those. So the reason I showed you those is this building is a pretty big building, and it used to be occupied by 2 companies. One, the company I'm delivering to, that I would say has about a quarter. Yeah, about a quarter. Maybe, yeah, about a quarter of this building. The other part of the building that had 3/4 of the building was My Pillow, Mike Lindell. That company is no longer in existence here in Shakopee, or at least in this warehouse. And all those dry van trailers are the dry van trailers for that company, and I was just informed by the guy that checked me in that they're going to be selling all those dry van trailers. They are liquidating all their assets, which kind of sucks. All political stuff aside, Mike Lindell did a lot of good things for the state of Minnesota. He did a lot for a certain community. What I mean by that is he did a lot and donated a lot of money to like drug and alcohol rehabilitation here in Minnesota. He had some problems in his younger years and went through treatment here and changed his life. And he gave back a lot to that sector of healthcare. And he employed a lot of people in the state of Minnesota. One of those employers that if you had like a felony or something like that, he would hire you. He would give you a chance. But yeah, his company has not fared very well over the last couple of years. And now this building that he had his business in is no longer occupied by anybody, and they're liquidating all their assets, including all these trailers. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4 is 28, right? And then 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. There's 41 dry van trailers sitting at this side of the building right now that are all going to be sold and auctioned off. So if you need a dry van trailer, maybe check out some auctions here in Minnesota. That was quick.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Well, just like that, I'm unloaded. I have been here a total of 17 minutes. Very quick unload. All right, time to get on to the next delivery. Well, I got pretty lucky here. I have delivered to this facility before, but they changed things. They have a big sign when you walk up to the receiving door that says, receiving does not start until 9 a.m. Well, it's 7 a.m. right now. And I really want to get unloaded because got a hot date tonight. Got a hot date. I'll talk more about that when I'm done here. But, yeah, I rang the bell and I said, hey, man, I see your sign. I said, is there any chance I could get unloaded early? He asked me what I had. I knew what was on the trailer. It's 5 pallets of frozen product. And he's like, I'll tell you what, man, go ahead and just back into the dock and we'll get you unloaded. So the only thing he told me is watch out for the fire hydrant that's right here on my right that a driver took out last week. So I am very clear of the fire hydrant. Now I just need to back into the only available dock they have, which is dock number 9. I don't see how you could have hit that fire hydrant. Unless you're just not paying attention. They got plenty of room to maneuver here. Well, it's a tight area, but yeah, there's no reason you need to hit that fire hydrant. One pull up and then I'll open my doors and hopefully get unloaded quickly. Because like I said, I got a hot date today. Hot date today. Oh, come on. All right, I'm going to jump out and open my doors. All right, well, I'm backed in at the dock here at my 8th and final stop, and I'd like to get this off as quick as possible because, like I said in the previous clip, I got a hot date today. Kind of tell you a little bit, so what's been going on. I have been on the road since the day after Christmas. I have been home one time for like 19 and a half hours. I've just been running. Rates have been really, really good on the lanes I run, and the customers that I haul freight for have a lot of freight. So I've chose just to stay out and keep running. But real quick, I was going to go home after this LTL load. Today's Wednesday, and I probably wasn't going to find a load until next Monday. I was going to take 5 days off. Well, the other day I got a call from somebody that I've worked with quite a bit who has a few contracted lanes, and they have a carrier that can't cover a lane for them. And they asked me if I'd be willing to run the load for them. It's an out and back. It's Minnesota to Wisconsin, pick up Thursday, deliver Friday morning, then get reloaded and deliver Friday night back in Minnesota. And I said, yeah, I can cover that for you. Let me make a phone call real quick before I say yes 100% to it. And I called home and I talked to Miss Freight Trucking. And you know what? Big shout out to my wife. Over the last 3 years of me being an owner-operator, my wife has really understood the sacrifices I have to make to be a successful owner-operator and operate a small business. And even beyond that, shout out to my daughters, man. Like, they're on board with this, and give me all the support that I need, which makes my job really easy. When I know I have the support at home to provide everything I'm providing and to hopefully continue to grow my business, I really need that support at home. And I have it. So anyways, I called Miss Freight Trucking and she said, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and run it. Well, that load doesn't pick up until Thursday at noon. It's Wednesday morning right now at 7:05 in the morning. So the other day when I was talking to her, I said, hey, how about this? Where I pick up is about an hour and 10 minutes away from the house. How about I rent or get a hotel room for the night? You drive up there and we can have a date day. We can go out to lunch, out to dinner, if you want some cocktails, you can have some cocktails, and then we can go back to the hotel room and just have a night to ourselves. And she's like, yeah, that sounds like fun. So that's what I did. So not only did I make time to have dinner with her last night and hang out, I get to go out of town with her today. You know what I mean? So that's my big date. I have a night alone with my wife in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and it's going to be a fun time. And what I would like is to get up there as soon as I can, because the hotel told me, because I'm a truck driver, I can check in early. So I like to check in, take a shower, get some fresh clothes on, so when she finally gets up there, I'm ready to go and I look presentable, minus my long side hair. But anyways, I'll give you all an update once I'm unloaded here. Well, 7:35 a.m. As you can tell, the trailer is empty. I do have to clean it out though. Holy criminy, it's dirty. But what I'm going to do right now is shut the doors. And because this was a frozen load that ran at -10 continuous, I am going to turn my reefer on to 65 degrees and thaw the trailer out. And then when I stop for the day, I'm going to open my doors and let the water evaporate, hopefully. So yeah, that's going to end this LTL Midwest Reefer Freight load. It started Monday at 5 a.m. It's 7:35 right now, Wednesday morning. And it was a total of 8 stops. I'm an idiot. I was closing the wrong door first. But yeah, super simple, easy load like usual. This is something I do a lot of, is LTL Reefer Freight. I really like it. And like I said, a lot of the places I deliver to, like behind me here, this isn't a super big place. They get you in and get you out right away. I wasn't supposed to deliver until 9 o'clock in the morning, but they took me early and now I get to go to the hotel. So thanks for watching this vlog. If you've made it this far, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. Till next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.